Alright, so I am up. But what I'm doing right now is putting comments on so I can see if anyone's there. I don't think anyone is, but alright, I need something on my head because I'm looking a little goofy. So, you fix that. Anyway, what I was doing is just looking at Facebook. It's a 5 to 10 seconds behind, so it's kind of funny. So I can do this, and then wait here, and then I just watch what I did. It's kind of like a bad time travel movie. And I'm doing it constantly. Anyway, so here we go. Episode 1, this is the call out. Haven't done power moves in a while. So I went out today and bought me some linoleum with the government stimulus. Don't have much money, so thanks government. So I wanted to do like a quick workout today, and it turned into like an hour and a half of like cleaning the room because it was kind of dirty. And then I made sure most of my lights were working, and then I got all my Hot Wheels together and the rest of the stuff I play with. And I said, instead of just doing a workout and like streaming it or just doing a workout or whatever, and like watch TV or go do something, why not just put the extra time into doing this since it's day 1 of the fundraiser. So I do not want any money, okay? This is just to raise money for mental health awareness, because there's people like me out there that are doing a bunch of crazy work, good work, and fun stuff, and we act goofy, but we know what we're doing. At least I know what I'm doing sometimes, most of the time. Don't hire me to do something right now. I just want to meditate and play and tell my story. Alright, so as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on in my room and a dead plant. You can't see the dead plant, I can tell now. But I have a dead plant that's right above this. There's a dead plant right there. Okay. dead plant, okay? But I have live bamboo. And no more tangents, I promise. I'm the king of tangents. So one of the things I have in front of me is a timer. I'm at 3 minutes, and I'm keeping track. This is going to be about a half an hour of cutting the linoleum, sticking it on the workout mat. I'm going to do a little stretch and rolling out. I did a CrossFit workout at my buddy's gym, CrossFit Initiative. His slogan is, "There is no magic pill." And through my journey of mental health, believe me, I've tried every pill. And there's no way that you can just take a pill and it'll fix you. I mean, maybe some people, but it's not me. And I have it documented proof of all the pills that I've taken that I do not want to go into. That being said, there is no magic pill, which is the slogan of my buddy's gym, CrossFit Initiative, which I did a workout where I'm really, really sore here. And, but it motivated me to, stretch for a few days and keep working out here to go back there another day. So you see, I got all kinds of stuff around here, and I will put the camera around because I'm going to record this. You always see those movies about the stack of bills when people are really broke and they got like all the past due bills. Well, I'm such a cliche that I'm proud of like my thick stack of bills. And I have my phone on Do Not Disturb Me, but my watch keeps telling me when all the bill collectors keep calling. But I have to remember, once I'm done cutting the linoleum, so after this talk about what's going to happen here, I'm going to be talking while I'm doing stuff and not just talking. I'm going to be working on the linoleum and talking, and then I'm going to start the watch for my physical activity. Just about every physical activity I've done on and off has been on Strava, Garmin Connect, and whatnot for years and years and years, as well as GoPro, everything. Yeah. All right. So I have some royalty-free drum and bass going on right now. And, yeah. I guess I'm really nervous. My stomach is kind of like bouncing around. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. All right, I don't want to cut my floor. So I got my Hot Wheels cardboard. So this mat is 5 feet by 10 feet. And I'm going to put my glasses on. Like I said, I'm going to go 20-25 minutes. This is going to be slow. I kind of stink at stuff like this because of the glasses. Okay, I got my Sharpie. All right, so I'm going to go around 4 feet down. Alrighty, story time. It is very common for real breakdancers to go and buy pieces of linoleum, but I'm very disappointed with myself because this is very thin linoleum and it will get damaged extremely easy. So I do not want to take it around, have to keep rolling it up a lot because it is extremely thin. So I have bought linoleum like this several times, and been planning on doing this, what I'm doing today, for a long time. one more. So I'm gonna, I think, keep it the full length to start with, and then not cut it long wise and just have a bunch underneath, just to make this go really fast. Or cut it, I don't know, let's see. Pretty long. I can care less about having a big black mark on here. I can clean it off or leave it on. So this is going to be 5 feet to match the mat. And then, so I clean this floor a lot, and I already see stuff all over the place. It's an uphill battle sometimes. So I'm curious now on my length to this section right here. All right, so now we're going to see, we have to be at least 12 feet, because that thing is 10 feet. Okay, so there's 10 right there. So I got to start cutting. All right, here we go. Ah! Ah! Hey guys, it's easy to go off track a little bit. So I have to pay attention. Alright. So what I'm going to do, since I have no need for this other extra stuff, I'm just going to do this. And I think it's going to make it a lot easier for me to see the board and cut it. Like, way easier. Like, 10 times. Alright. So now take the glasses off for a second and do maintenance. Alright, I got rid of all that real quick. And so now what I can do is I can pull this. And so I can finish it all the way really, really quick now. So that's what I like. Figuring out the quickest way to do things. So I don't need to do any more measuring. I just need a shimmy, cut, cut. Quite possibly glasses will be needed. Oh, and I don't want my master plan being shown. Oh. All right. So here we go. Cut, cut, shimmy, shimmy. And I think I'm going to use a small ruler to match. I have a bunch of metal rulers. All right, very satisfying and therapeutic, especially since you don't have to have it perfect. You know, as long as this thing doesn't go sideways, as long as I don't cut my leg, any of that stuff. Guess I'm gonna have to measure. All right. So I like easy projects. All right, so I'm at 16 minutes and I started that at about 5 minutes, so that was about 11 minutes. A little quicker than I thought. So a couple minutes to toss this. One of the biggest accomplishments after moving my trash can all during the pandemic, this spot right here is the best. I'll forever have a raised trash can after that. I got this a few months ago from a company called We Sell Mats because I wanted a big mat, the biggest I could fit in here. This mat is 5 feet by 10 feet. It's not a common size. I was kind of looking for 6 feet by 10 feet. But I could not find it. That would have been perfect. So, so just to let you know, I can break dance on this. 5 feet by 10 feet, but 6 feet would be perfect because you're not going to stay perfect all the time, you know? So, pull this out. So I really don't know how many people are building a breakdancing pad, but if you get the chance to do it on a hardwood floor, I think this is the best way to do it. Otherwise, linoleum on top of carpet with the light carpet padding is what we used to do. But the way that I orchestrated my room for months during the pandemic is I got rid of my bed. And I've never liked sleeping in the bed anyway. And I have a little memory foam pad that's about that wide that I just pull out. It is actually underneath here. And then over in the corner is my blankets and pillow. And I much prefer breaking down the bed and having room to play. And that's the way I've always been, high school, college. Never had girlfriends. Girlfriends never want to hang out with me and, lay in bed. So that's another, people always have a bed. I don't have to worry about. All right. So, sorry, I tirade a little. So I think I'm really glad I left it this length because it's not that long. I thought it was. I'm glad. Oh, that does not feel that slippery. And it feels really, really dirty. Oh. So what I'm going to do is it feels like a lot of stuff on it, and I have a vinyl jacket. Yeah, vinyl jacket is better. And I have a towel. I'll wet the towel and I'll clean it. And it's weird. It's almost like I need a clean room to keep all the dust off and all that stuff. So I'm going to be doing some stuff today. Not a lot. These are the only things I'm going to do. I'm going to limit myself to that, so I'm not like saying I can do stuff that I can't do. So some holds, handstands, crab, maybe some crab walks, a couple babies, and I'll try to do some windmills, but not sure about that because I haven't done them in years. And I've had surgeries, and so the crab thing is really hard. That being said, I can do some of that stuff, and scrambling, top rock, coffee grinder, the things you normally do before you don't do it because you get hurt and then pandemic and stuff. Then you got no place to go and do it. So we're at 21 minutes. But I think back in middle school, high school, we used to breakdance on treated concrete that was extremely hard. Concrete. All right, 21 minutes. All right, glasses. All right, so what I'm doing right now is putting everything I need in one spot that I might need. So don't need the mouse, water, backup water, volume, headband, jacket, towel to clean this, Joker balls, and a nunchucks. Alright, so before I get started, I just want to go around the room real quick. You saw my top secret board. So since I was a kid, I've always had like areas like this where I've had toys and shrine and all that stuff. And you see those things where people have their 3-inch sticks of overdue bills? That's mine. People aren't getting, credit card companies aren't getting paid right now. This is Command Center. These are my 2 main books, How to Be Everything and Expert Secrets. I was also at Jen Shachero's You Can Be a Badass, her TV show. Some of my targets, I do archery and gamies, and this is Hot Wheels I'm going to be doing at the end. So my garage that I got from Best Buy points, and every 2 or 3 weeks at the store I would treat myself with the Hot Wheels, 94 cents. And then I got some build-a-track parts and this big loopy thing that I lost a couple parts. And then this camper. And then I really like Rick and Morty, and I picked out the best stickers that I'm going to show. And the other stuff I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing some nunchucks. I'm not that good at nunchucks, but I have a friend. His name is Flowchucker. I may put his name and link in the description. He's really good, and I want him to teach me to be better. And I will work out with him. He likes to punch pads with people, and I can be a pad puncher person. That's fun. Okay, so my command center there. So that Beastie Boys hat right there, I got in like 1997 when I saw them in the Palladium. And I saw them again in a big giant stadium. There's my Cheech and Chong grip tape on my old school hookups. And my fleur-de-lis, my bongos, my big Mardi Gras. I got a really good Big Daddy Kane story, if anybody wants to hear that one, where I was hanging out with him before he came out with his first record. And love Speed Racer, so I have that signed by the Speed Racer people, as well as having a bunch of the cells, only one right there. And then all the rest of the setup, Akira. I saw Akira in the movie theaters in the late 80s when that came out. And I think back over here is where I have some of my... Dang it. So this is New Mutants. I haven't seen the new one because I really love the goofiness of the old New Mutants in the comic books. Those are broken arrows, by the way. I wanted to show that I have most of the Akira manga. That was back when I did manga and I collected anime on VHS, bootleg. And so behind my in my closet, I have a trove of VHS tapes of anime that you probably can't get. But anyway, so that's it. Guitar, I don't know how to play. I want to learn how to play that better. I learned a little bit. So now, at 26 minutes, the workout is started. Tour is over. And I will stop. So this is janky on the chair. Just in case anybody wants to know, the janky level is very high. We have high janky level going on. Alright, that still looks weird. Whew. Okay, so that looks really scary the way that I'm looking at it, but here it looks okay, so I'm going to lower it a little bit. Alright, we're all good. So here we go. Whew. I like this to be class-based when I'm not doing stuff like this, and I can be faster. Otherwise I'll take too long, so I like to be teaching a class. Not sure if I'm going to be using this or the hula hoop because I'm not good at it. So what I did, I just started a session on my Garmin Instinct watch, which I got at the very beginning of the pandemic when I ran out and got a bunch of stuff. Can't remember if it was before or after my road trip I got this. Anyway, it's really cool. The Garmin Connect thing, you can see your sleep and all that like a smartwatch. And then it connects to Strava like a GPS because my phone stopped doing the GPS thing good. Heart rate's not the best. You can answer your phones, reply to stuff, but it's not a true smartwatch. But it does everything that I need, which is, you know, temperature, barometer, GPS, locations, things to the phone, call, answer, reply to texts, and then, yeah, everything. And I got it like on super duper sale for like 150, 170 bucks. So anyway, yeah, just for the sleep thing, it's good. All right. I am not going to stop and talk anymore. I'm looking at the watch, and what I'm doing, it's at 29:46. So just to make myself feel really, really good, I am going to officially start this at 30. I'm not keeping track of reps, but what I am doing is I'm going through a progression of different swings. And I call this the DWU, dynamic warm up. When I'm doing this, I'm also scanning my body to feel where I'm sore, where something hurts, where I need to do some extra stretching or whatnot. So for sure, my stomach, the lower stomach, I did probably about 100 GHD sit-ups and back extensions. Probably not advised for most people, not working out too much, but with my long history, I'm okay. The other ill-advised thing that I did at the CrossFit gym was just because I go outside and do a lot of stuff, I'm always kind of ready. So the first thing I did before my warm-up was I jumped up and did a muscle-up. And it was no problem. Yeah. In the next few days, I'm going to be posting that and parts of my journal. And I just noticed that my whatchamacallit is not going. All right. Sorry, that was an emergency. That was this whole time. My disco ball was not going. And I am going to get my hair cut and trimmed, but I'm going to get extensions. So, transformation happening. So here we are. I'm mostly finished with my upper body, and I'm feeling what's sore, whatnot. And you can see I started with the lower body. And the issue that I'm having on the upper body is one I've been dealing with, and I have it on camera. And it's from a skateboard fall where I hyperextended my arm. So now every time I do stuff, this section right here, the connections, really, really hurt. And so I can feel that. So that means I'm not going to be doing any push-ups. I'm just going to be working on this with the muscles and stuff and massaging it a little bit. And then that means before I can really, really be doing a lot of power moves and stuff, this really has to be taken care of because I have to get really, really strong. Monday I did 5, 10, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 muscle ups in that workout. And I have to be able to have the capacity to do maybe 50 with 3 times the amount of weight. And yeah, I have a ways to go before to my full power move at 52, 51 state. So right now it's just kind of like a look-see. Legs actually feel pretty good. I'm going to do some Spider-Mans here in a second, and I'm going to break it up with some other stuff. And yeah, I'm not really doing too much today. This is mostly just talking, loosening it up. I was going to do a few push-ups. Maybe I'll do a few. I'll do them flat on the ground. Show form. Okay, proper plank. Elbows at 45 degree. Keep them kind of in. Chest touches the ground. Thighs kind of touch the ground. And all the way up. No half-ass. All the way down, all the way up. Into a child's pose. I do a lot of yoga. In this session, we'll have some stretching at the end. So Spider-Man. So I saw that Matt Frazier announce his retirement from CrossFit. I'm a big time CrossFit guy. Like I said, did my workout the other day, my buddy's CrossFit gym. And that is one thing I swear I will never do again, is compete CrossFit. But you hear it right now. I will, and I want, and I will do the Eco Challenge, World Toughest Race, on Amazon right now. It was tough hearing over half those people saying they haven't done anything like that. And I've done stuff just like that my entire life, except for the multi-day part. So, yeah. And they had some pretty sad stories, and that's why I couldn't watch. Because my sad stories will go on forever. Like, you would have to have 3 episodes for me just to say the titles of my sad stories, let alone the details. So, yeah, if they want to have me on World's Toughest Race, I want to see if I can do it. And normally I really stink at the hula hoop. So you know what this means? This means my emotions are okay. Because this thing normally just drops. This is hard, you guys. Alright. Hula hoop. Oh, come on, hula hoop! Ah! Alright. So, hula hoop. Successful. Alright. Definitely going to get the heart rate up some more and do some squats. But the Indo board is next. So for squats, people always say that I squat too narrow, but it's different for everyone. And how far my feet apart also depends on the situation and the weight. So air squats, because of my physiology, I'm a little closer in. My knees are probably kicked out a little bit more than most, but you got to have this angle out, maybe 40, 45 degree. And then you want to track knees, toes, butt back. Most people really don't have the flexibility to do a proper squat. And then I was complaining when I was in the snow because of the weirdness of the footing that I couldn't get a good squat. And it was really weird and challenging. So here's some squats. And sometimes it looks like I'm thrusting, but I want to make sure that I'm fully up and open. And then here's from the side. And I'm looking down, but I always tell people about 7 to 10 feet is the best area. It's the only reason why I'm talking today is because I always like to show. And today is supposed to be a light day. So yeah. I don't want to get my heart rate up too much. And then this is stuff that I always do. See people do some crazy stuff on these. I'm not that good. But this is one of the originals. Got a few years ago at a garage sale. They have newer ones with the round wishy ball. That was on Kickstarter. Saved them my docs. I'm gonna get that later. So what I'm doing today, this workout, it's called a play skill workout. Where look at this. I'm not doing that skillfully today, you guys. So what I do is I work on skill things, always holds, flexibility, the muscles, the mind. If I had a game thing that I can point to at the same time, I would do it, because there is nothing better than critical thinking when the heart is racing, you know, like math problems or chess, stuff like that. All right, so I'm not going to do a lot of this because I'm not doing very good today. All right, so yeah, finally feeling a little bit better. Whew, that was weird. Okay. I'm not going to show too much of muscle rolling out and stuff, but I am going to say lower back, this area right here, upper butt, hip flexors, all those places, shoulder blades sometimes, but today I'm going to get this in on the lower back. And actually a few minutes before I started the workout, I had some back spasms. So to keep my heart rate up, I'm going to do a few more things. Another exercise that I would normally do inside are rows, but there's something wrong with the clasp on my door, and when I put the thing, it pops out, and so I have to fix that. And before recently, I could just go to the garage and do pull-ups, but my roommate is remodeling, and so the garage gym is packed. And so that's why I do workouts here, the park, and now finally at my buddy's gym. I have another friend that has workout stuff at his house, but we don't do stuff too often. I'm gonna do some Pilates, and it's gonna be mostly to test my lower back, some scissors. Oh, all right. So another reason why I won't be doing a lot of breakdancing today is those GHD sit-ups. So I was going to test various legs lifts and things in circles, and what I'm going to be doing is a few throwdowns, head spins, and I'll maybe try 1999. I'll put a glove on, and yeah, see what happens. Ooh. Most of these gloves have like, okay, I'm gonna have to put a hat on my hand. Ooh. So update on my condition. What I'm doing today, I haven't done a lot at all in months and months. Every once in a while, I get the motivation to do something, and I even record it and live stream it, and then I lose motivation to do it again because no one's watching. And then so I kept thinking, even though no one's watching right now, I got the comments up, it's no big deal, but at least I can see that I'm in frame. that I'm doing it for a reason now, and a purpose and a path. And I really don't care about a lot of things that I cared about before. Well, not like I don't care about them, but they're still there, but they don't bother me like they did before, you know, because I have optimism that I can get to the next level without sitting here wallowing in self-pity. You know, I'm done being a victim. You know, there's nothing worse than being the victim and then being messed up with mental illness and then knowing you've been the victim because they've been exploiting your mental illness, and then you've been staying a victim because you've been in your mental illness. Yeah, that's not cool. So we got some major healing going on here. One of the things I was seeing that I'm having a long time doing is editing videos. It takes many hours, and I had some hiccups with the files in audio. So I have some snowshoeing, snow hiking, snowboarding videos from the big storm coming up. So I'm excited about that. I'm just happy to do this. And don't judge me if I don't get a lot of stuff going today. I'm going to try everything that I said. I'm going to top rock. I'm going to scramble. I'm going to coffee grind. And I'm going to try some windmills, 1999s, and head spins. Those last three may not happen, okay? And so if they don't, then let's watch and see when I get them and how I get them. Same thing with skating. Never really skated bowls until a few months ago, and I ended up being really good. Thing I want to show on these leg roll is you go one direction with the veins towards the body, because there's little, like, what do you call it, grooves that have the blood go one way. And then when I get to the hip right there, I go back and forth on the one little tight spot. Then I'm going to do the inside. I can't do the hamstring with this. I got to use something like that hand roller because this is too tight. So this stuff I'm doing right here feels really good, but I definitely have to do more of it. I'm trying to get this whole thing done to the breakdancing part in under an hour. So we're at 46 minutes, and I'm just showing all the maintenance that I do and the stretches that I do. I'll show a couple of stretches. Oh, that feels so good. So normally I'll do 2 of these on each side of the leg, 3 sides, and then do the hand thing on the hammies. But each one will go 2 to 3 times longer than this, and then a little extra on the end. So now the IT band. And if anybody wants to know, I am a certified personal trainer. Action certificate is one of the cheapest and easiest ones to get, but it works. Because I don't believe in a lot of that stuff. The CrossFit stuff is more evidence-based, but I'm not CrossFit certified at this time. But with all the stuff in the news, if anybody wants to know, I know Dave Castro personally in my last level 1, he sent me and a friend of mine for free for doing him a favor that I couldn't do. And then seriously, the fundraiser that you see today, that picture of me was 4 or 5 days after that level 1 that I did at Jason Khalifa's gym. That I was supposed to go to Thailand and work out with guys in Thailand, but I almost died on the airplane, and the doctor said it was due to stress from my mental illnesses that I was trying to get to Thailand to help heal. And this is one of my stories, and my insurance didn't cover it, and oh man, it was a mess. Yeah, the plane had to be turned around to save my life. So that's that story. 7 years ago today, that you see that picture from. So that's not a fake picture of mental illness. That's real. 7 years of hell. Not complete hell. Have I had my ups and downs? Like, you know, like I said, I'm high functioning, but heavily messed up with depression. So now, 5-10 minutes, I'm going to finish up. Bills. Okay. I really don't care about this and money right now. I mean, phone works. I can eat. Okay. So I'm hoping in a couple months I can work on some more projects. Some people have some challenges, but nothing crazy. I mean, I do free solo a little bit, just enough to get looked at funny by all the people using ropes, but I'm not that good of a rock climber. I'm a decent rock climber, just never have any partners to go with. Do a lot of things by myself, and I was a pro at staying away from people before the pandemic because the last 7 years I really wanted to stay away from people. Oh, nunchucks, breakdancing. So yeah, you guys, I definitely want to, sorry, I just got a few. I like to listen to my body. The snow is melting really fast, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of upper body stuff. I'm going to be mostly healing and go mountain biking outside. So here's all my nunchucks. I have a friend, Flo Chucker, I'm going to put a link. When he started making fire nunchucks, I bought one of his first sets, and you see I haven't lit yet. I need to train with him more. Because I'm not that good doing two at the same time. Like if that was fire, I would have burnt myself. All right. These are the traditional, I don't know, octagonal wood with the string. These are wooden with bearings or something. These are metal that have lights from Wish, and the lights never worked. I took them apart, couldn't get them to work. And then my least favorite of all my nunchucks are my foam ones, because I don't hit myself too much, but the reason why I don't like these is because you saw I hit right there, the weight is not right. So like you saw that when it swings, especially when you come back to swing here, you see how that dangles? If it was heavier, it would swing up, and then you can catch it right here. So, I don't know. I've always wanted to fight for nunchuck rights, that I can drive around with nunchucks and not get in trouble, like, you know, more than someone that had firearm. So like I said, I don't practice that much, so I'm not that good. The ones I'm the best at are the fire ones, because those are the ones that, really rusty. No, normally really good. So here we go. So one of the things these flow truckers teach me is this. So you go back and forth like that. So definitely need to get with Flow Trucker and practice that. And I'm at 53 minutes. I always juggle, not the best juggler, but you know. I used to work tech support at Taco Bell, the headquarters, and there's another guy that was good at juggling, and he gave me these juggle balls. And so the cool thing about that is he used to walk around juggling, and I never felt self-conscious sitting around the office juggling myself. So it's something I always do. And yeah, Now we get to this. So I'm going to do a crow to handstand. But didn't hold a handstand. You guys, I feel really, really rusty. It may have to tap out. And I love it. Because that opens up the challenge for haters that said I can't do it. Oh, gotta work on the crab, definitely. Oh, I'm feeling the lack of not doing it. All right, funny hairdo, I don't care, I'm hot. We're at 56 minutes. So now I'm moving to the last part, which is Hot Wheels. And that's it. I'm going to stop the watch and see how long that was. Where's my glasses? Okay, there they are. And what I want to take away from that, to anyone, so 28 minutes and whatnot. And I didn't really do a lot of working out, but I did a lot of skill work and I had a lot of fun. And that was all I'm going to do today. I have no clue how I'm going to integrate this. I don't have the parts, the one part that goes around the top of the wall. Stop looking at my hair. I know it's silly because every time I look at the videos, I'm getting extensions and then fixing the rest of it. I need help with that. Whew. Okay, I want to change, but I also want to show a couple things. I had a really awesome six-pack before that accident you saw in the fundraiser, and when they sewed me back up, the muscle that goes here, like, it disappeared. Like, we don't know where it's at. Like, so if anybody finds that muscle, he's wanted in my used to be six-pack. So anyway, this scar used to be really long, and then all these indentations are like tubes to the lungs and food in, food out, and there was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 to the lungs. And then the big giant one in the back, they had to cut out a rib, and 5 weeks in the hospital. I loved most of it because people were taking care of me, and I'm kind of OG on a lot of stuff. So, like I said, I saw Kira in the movie theater. Sad that I sold my 2600, but I kept Space Invaders. So, and I broke the legs off my evil Meeseeks, and I tried to fix them. That being said, I have my Morty. I forget what Morty this is with the gem in his head, but I can't wait for the next season. All right. So I'm kind of hungry, and this is probably going to take like a half an hour. And I always feel goofy when I play with my toys. So before I do it, I got to take my little music thing and go. Alright, we're at 1 hour. So, I have a 96 Porsche Carrera, a 64 Corvette Stingray with the white dot, Roger Dodger 2.0, and this is the Super Rigs tuned up. It's like a trailer. And it has a race car. What's weird about it is, I thought the race car would go in the trailer, and it doesn't. So, oh, the whole thing opens. It says it does. Oh, yeah! It holds 2 cars. So one there. Hold 2. Yeah, barely holds 2. Or let's just put 1 in there. Uh-oh. So, yeah, I'm going to put 1 and say that's it. Alright, so we got that one. And they had a bunch of different ones at Walmart. My Pull Easy. Alright, so what I'm interested in building is just a simple track. And the launcher, this is the launcher that I have that came with that, and then I also have the gravity launcher. So let's see what I got. So I got the track builder. These are the straight tracks. I have a lot of computer work to do today, and I have to eat lunch, and I gotta stretch more. So, even though this is fun, oh, snacks. You guys, I do have snacks. I don't have my after workout drink like I should have. I should have had my protein drink, and I could be sipping my protein drink. I don't believe in a lot of supplements, but I do believe in a really yummy after workout drink. Even if it's just for like the yumminess of it. I'm feeling kind of hot. It's getting hot in here, but I'm not taking off my clothes. Oh yeah, look at that. want to get some clippers in on this action. Oh, so that my disco ball, the tape is filling. I don't want it to break. So I'll be the first to admit, I kind of have an eating disorder. I don't eat enough, and so I have these meal replacement shakes. And so as I'm feeling better, I'm eating more. But told you about all this stuff when they sewed me up. They told me forever I'm going to be weird. And even though I ate a yummy breakfast this morning, it's just really hard to eat, and I'm always nauseous, and I'm not feeling good all the time. And then when I work out a lot, I need to eat more, and I usually don't eat enough. And I noticed that when I did my adventure races that I would start dying because those are really long. So one of my major goals is to get more stuff in me, especially when I'm doing stuff. And when I don't have that drink prepped, I can grab one of these. But believe me, I've trained a lot of people, and I feel for people that have the other problem, where they eat too much. It's just your relationship with food, you know, I mean, what it does in your body. Some people have thyroid issues. Some people, you know, once your metabolism has been a certain way for a long, long time, it only goes a certain way. So all this stuff at the top of my trash can I'm going to recycle. But I really, really need a drink or eat something. I got some tangerines I'm going to have too. I don't want to spill this. Okay, so what I'm doing is taking all the rubber bands and everything off and putting all these tracks over here and the connectors. And I don't want this to go to past, I think, 45 minutes for playing with this stuff. And I don't want to rush it because I'm playing, you know. But I am hungry. And I got a lot of work to do on the computer. And I'm going to stop saying all that stuff. Patrol. That's a really cool car that came with this. Alright, so there's my cars. There's my thingamabobber. This is just a magnetic thing that's on top of my nunchuck kata. I don't like doing kata. But what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to show you guys, is some of my favorite Rick and Morty stickers. That one's off of Akira. That's Tetsuo. My disco ball is making some weird noises, so every time I look up. And I promise I won't jump around too much. I jump around. But this is actually part of the plan to show my Rick and Morty stickers. And I wish I would have taken pictures of all my rave stickers. I kept them for a long time. You know, they're just cardboard, not stickers, I mean cardboard flyers. I kept all the ones I went to because I keep everything. So I'll show that later. Alright, so there's the builder. Straight tracks. Next one is track builder zigzags. Oh. there's a different way to open this. And it's like packaged for 6-year-olds. So hopefully I can follow 6-year-old directions. The thing weirded me out with that noise. You get a drink. Alright, this car, it's pretty cool. I think I have this one. This one's really cool. I like the colors on this one. And so I'm putting that one there. And this is curved tracks, a couple straight connector ones, and then these like long bridge ones that are like stiff. And some connectors. And the other full fire in that car. All right. And number 3 is the loop-to-loop. So here's the plan. I have a few extra straights over here. I'm not going to do that or that. That's too much. So I just want something that I can launch from here, go through some of these, and spin around. And then that's it. And I forgot, Corey, follow the 6-year-old opening. Right there. But not working. Ah! So this is going to require a little effort to put together, unlike the other ones. And this car looks generic but kind of cool. It's like this blue, kind of like matte. I think it says police or something. And I'm going to have to turn off that disco ball. It's starting to bug me. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. And I'm glad I'm not trying to be too fancy. The big Hot Wheels thing I got, believe it or not, with Best Buy points. So before the pandemic, I bought a bunch of stuff at Best Buy when I had a bunch of credit that I owe them now. So I'm kind of glad I used it maybe. But I got that with points and a few other things. Because I spent like $5,000 there. Alright. Disco ball oscillator is off. No more clunk, clunk, clunk. So because I don't have anybody to hang out with, and I really don't enjoy playing games with people, even online, I'd rather do it by myself or somebody that knew me. So this is why I like to do stuff like this, and I have long videos during the pandemic of doing stuff just like this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Dude, this is awesome. Okay, and this one goes here. Oh, messed up here. Almost every spot where I could put the wrong one, I did. So I don't understand this whole thing. Oh my God, that's huge. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. That's huge. Okay, so what I want to do is it comes off of this. I'm going to take this off of this. Oh, that's the launcher. Okay, so I got launch 1, launch 2. I want to so that doesn't connect to anything. So I'm gonna launch. Yeah. So I guess I'll connect it. Alright, not talking a lot because making a little progress. So what I have planned is this to curve back around. That's too tall. I didn't read what those things are for. Weird. I don't understand that. Oh, easy to fold. So I can't keep this together. I can launch from here, grab them, boom, 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 and see how far they can go. Alright, so I'm ready to do my first launch soon. Curious on how this is going to work, how far the cars are going to go. Alright, so here we go, launch number 1. I'm going to go full force. Loop to loop, around, and I want to finish here. So, 3, 2, 1. Ah! He flew out. So, oh, I see. So this is not a good connection. Aha! All right, connection fixed. Okay, we want to make it to here. Oops. All right. Same car. We're at 121. We're going to be at 130. 3, 2, 1. Launch. We made it all the way! All right. So what I want to do is I want to add a couple more and then go through the launch. Guys, you do not know how long it's been since I've been able to play with my Hot Wheels. Okay, so, all right, so now the plan is every car that I launch from here is going to come all the way back to me. And so what I'm doing now is I'm going to use the garage. I'm ready to go. So now I got my display. It's going to go around that. Make sure everything is smooth. Oops. So I'm not using those. I guess I can build in the future. I'm going to add these. And what I'm going to do is launch a few out so you can see how I load. Alright, so there we go, 123. We're going to do like a 10-minute play session. Alright, so we got all the new cars. There's a button right here that I push and they launch and they got caught. And the reason why I'm doing that, oops, is so I can add the new cars. So I have 4 cars over here. So what you do is you add them at the bottom. Okay. And I go something like that. Alright, I want to launch, make sure it's even. Launch these 2. Oh, they flew. And then I'm gonna, oops, get stuck. Go all the way down till you see it at the bottom. And yes, I'm rough on stuff. And so what you do is your car comes in, and you go, and he goes, and he gets gas, this little gas thing, go, and then the wash, and then the lift, and you see if you fix some stuff, then you can go back down, and then looks like you can connect the oh! Yeah! I'm gonna have to make it a little longer. Oh yeah, you guys, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, this is so cool, this is so cool. Alright, so now I'm gonna get one of these. So, I mean, you gotta be able to come all the way back for gas. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Oh my, oh yeah. So now it's gonna come in. It's gonna say, all right, fill me up, work on me. And then I have the 2 cars. And then after that, you just, in the back, they come in here. And then you crank them up. And then you got room for cars here on the sides. That one's flipped. Here, here, and here. And then I got a couple here. Phone's ringing, not answering that. Alright. So now I'm making sure all my cars are stocked everywhere on top, on the side, and everywhere. Alright. So this one's going to be in slot number 1 waiting. And now what I'm going to do is, oh, here we go, in slot number 2. And I got another one. I'm going to move all these out of the way. Drink my drink and throw this away. Oh, it's drunk. I'm so excited I didn't eat anything. That's in spot number 3. And then I'm going to take these 2 off that I'm not using. And then I'm going to launch these a few different ways. Take the glasses off. I'm going to launch it like that, and then I'm going to grab the camera and I'm going to film it. So I got to move my stickers. So now I got the full track. And, oh! Okay, forgot you guys. Always need the bucket, the catch bucket. So, dump some stuff out. So, here we go. Yeah! Successful catch! And one place session is to go through all of them, and see what goes the best. So here's the first one. I wish I had somebody watching to say, can we make it all the way to the gas pump? Can you do Kramer and make it all the way? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Okay, I saw where the bump was, and I saw this earlier. Okay. So, I'm going to do this. If they succeed, they get gas. If they fail, they go to the center of the broken down. Okay? And this is going to go fast. Here's number 2. So I'll cock all the way back. Oh! That one was slow, so it needs a rack. So I don't know. Rack slow. Hey, I love when they get caught and it flips over. So there's the crank. And launch. Okay. And launch. Go away, 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 away. Come on. So we gotta figure out how to get this thing faster. I don't want to keep having failures. Look how slow that one went. Oh my God. You were like a joke. So we gotta have somebody that can make it. Who can make it? Alright, see these guys. Yes! So this one looks similar to that one. And that was really slow. Oh, he almost made it. Look. Okay, let's just say he made it. Or she. I don't know who's driving. Oh! So maybe I'm going to put them as like the closest based on how far they went. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, that guy's like upside down. Dude, what you doing? So if this doesn't line up, they don't launch. Yes! Alright. Oh! That guy gets Daredevil Award! He flew in the middle of the loop. I don't know how that one happened. This one's weird. So I think this one's going to do horrible. Ah! Called it! Because the shape of that sucker. Okay, we got a lot to go, you guys, so we got to keep going. Oh, crash and burn! This guy's going to crash and burn right here. Let's see. Oh, he's upside down. He's doing a dark slide. Riding Mullet is in the house. Okay, so this guy's going to Daredevil pile with this guy. But these guys were loop-to-loop Daredevils. This guy was dark side sliding down over on the side. That was kneeling down too much. So there we are. And, oh, okay, so they're in, but they didn't flip it over. Oh, we still got this guy to go. So he's hanging out over by the camper. So he gets to go there. Oh! We're gonna make it all the way! Oh! 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 Sorry. Okay, so this guy didn't make it all the way either. This guy was about here. No freebies. Because we got to have somebody that's going to make it. I'm glad this is so hard. Oh! Daredevil! Daredevil loop. So I want to get the phone. Yeah! So I want to get the phone over here eventually and film. But this is way more fun than I thought it would be. I wish I had a kid here playing. Oh! Oh! That guy was going really fast. Why didn't you not make it? All right. Okay. I'm going to do a do-over in this guy because that just looked weird. But sometimes this thing pops up. Okay, that guy did good. He edged that flat red one out. Wish I knew the names. So I got to launch. So here's a rule when you got a bunch of Hot Wheels. Oh, you didn't flip. And you haven't played with them in a while. You got to go through all of them every time you make a track. This is the first one I tested with. He made it! Yes! Look at that. The black. The front is in the black. He made it. He made it. Okay? We got to show this. Okay? See that? The front of the car is in the black. For a second, I didn't think anybody was going to make it. So give me 1 second. Ah! I'm having technical difficulties. All right. Whew. Man, this is way better than I thought. I'm at 135. But I got to go through all the cars and see where it ends up. And then go on my day. So I got to go through all the cars and see who the winner is. So far, these spots right here, 1 through 6, he's in first place right now. And then I'm going to cycle these in the back, because these haven't gone yet. Okay, so yeah. Competition. Oh, that guy's fast. Oh, he didn't make it. So on the bottom I can put a couple. And these are ones that haven't gone yet. Alright, so I'm going to do some loading. This guy's going to have to go without going through the garage. So the rules are, every car that can be launched have to be launched before they get put through the course. So that means part of the plane is stopping and loading all the cars up. This is stuff I used to do before COVID, you guys. Just to let you know, I always play with toys. My ex-wife did not like it. She made me get rid of a lot of my toys. Hence I had to buy some more toys, a lot more toys. Alright, the only ones left now are this one, this big giant one. So I'm going to launch a couple, put those through, and go through the whole thing. And then we crown the champion. So I never knew I was going to be having like this championship. Oh, super score. Oh, that guy sucked. So where should I put him? Where he ended or we went back? So he's right here. See what this guy does. Girl. Oh, nope. Okay, so I know what happens. If it bumps up a little bit and then goes, it will do that. So you have to have it snug. Ah, I see. Oh, okay. The track got weird right here. I don't want the track to be different. And I'm hungry, we gotta finish these. And super score. Oh, that guy's fast! Same thing, there's a track problem. Oh, this guy had some issues. Definitely have some track problems over here. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I'm going to finish. Daredevil. Look at that! Score. Not super score. Okay. That had a push off. Didn't count. He's hanging out by the trailer. Hey, that this thing clicks. Super score. Okay, so that was a push out. I like this car, but I don't like the shape. I don't think does good. Yeah, that shape. When this is over, I'm going to put the fastest ones to the side to be my trick cars. So I'm not doing this for just nothing. So that means the ones that end up over here are expected to do good next time. I'm not differentiating the ones that don't do good with the first jump. This guy's not going to do good because his bumper. Well, I don't know. Definitely got hooked on the track. Okay, my hopes are high for this one. Okay, he did okay. Super cool. Nope. Oh! His back tire. He was going fast and his back tire went over the side. Oh man. Thought he was going to make it. Okay. This guy's pointy. See how he does. Are we going to have a winner? Look at that. Oh, he goes even behind this guy. Or girl. Okay. I'm going to see if that guy can launch anyway. And him. Alright, so no more to fill. Super cool. This guy is super slick. Oh, that's the best Daredevil yet. see what he does this time. Yeah, he's not the best. He goes with him is like same kind of shape that doesn't work good. That guy went pretty good. So I have some standouts. There's a little crowd over here. So he couldn't launch, and when you launch one by itself, it doesn't work. So let's go with this guy. And I don't expect him to do well, so let's do him anyway. Oh, he did! So let's do this. This guy goes back to where he ended up. I'm going to see where this big old giant dude goes now by himself, without wrecking. And then we'll see if we have any left. And then we'll film who won. Look at that! Oh, he got stuck! Come on! Oh, he went sideways. Okay, so I'm going to take that down. We got to do this guy one more time. I want to see where he ends up. So glad I waited till the last. I didn't think this guy would go good. All right, let's go. All the way. Oh! Okay, let's see if I have any left. All right, none left. Whoa. I am going to clean up the live stream and whatnot offline to clean up my mess. So here's the verdict. The only one that finished was the very first car that I practiced with for some reason, and that guy won. So I'm going to make some podiums, but there's no second and third, but it's and he was right here on first. Then you got all these guys that I'm going to save as being almost finishing. And these are okay, even like the big one, which is weird. And then these, for some reason, randomly stopped over here by hitting something, and some of those did too. And then these right here are from weird shape. And then these stopped right around here or did something daredevilish or weirdness. And then these are the daredevils that just flew all over the place. And some of these I could probably redo and do better. But that's it. So I'm going to end the live stream right there. And I'm going to post this with the fundraiser as some of the stuff I do. And I'm kind of glad I couldn't do a lot of breakdancing stuff, because I want this to be a challenge thing, and I want to have it be real, because I'm not perfect, and I'm going to have a lot of fails. And you know, haven't been meditating that much, and just these last few days I have been able to meditate twice a day, even when not feeling well. So the healing process by just sharing my story is going really well, even if no one is donating right now or watching. I'm just going to keep putting more up every day. Like I said, I have these videos that I'm editing. Hope to have the first one up before I go to bed. But it's already 5 o'clock, and I'm just so glad I stayed busy all day, which is what I had problems with before. So after this, I'm going to sit down, just promote this a little bit, work on my videos, send a few messages to a few friends, clean up this big old giant mess, eat dinner, watch a little TV, and go to bed. Thanks for watching episode 1. Hope to have the hair and the look fixed soon. Peace out. Remember, loving and understanding. There's a lot of people you don't know out there that has mental illnesses. So, you know, we're people too. And I'm Creole from New Orleans, by the way. If black light matters, I'm about 50-50. Too black to be white, too white to be black. There's a YouTube, a book. Yeah, it's YouTube and a book. Anyway, I will be promoting that in the future, as well as some other stuff with my story. You know, moderation, fun, understanding, and love. Bye.